Hello, this is Liz. I'm going to put my weapon away. This is Mass Effect. I keep wanting to say Dragon Age Origins. It's Mass Effect. And this is number 3, I believe. And we're in the Citadel, this beautiful Presidium complex. We've just spoken with our ambassador. I picked up Tally here.
So much empty space. 1,000 of my people could live here and hardly even see each other.
Tally's character model is interesting. If you look at her and Garrus, they have kind of got interesting knees. And she has 3 toes, I think. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is pick up some of the things that I missed earlier. For example, I'm going to do some more scanning. I don't think there's a keeper, but I'm just going to go back in just to be sure, because I do miss them occasionally, and then I look for them forever to try to find them. Nope, there's not one in here. Mass Effect, for as much as I love it, does suffer from the problem of where do people live? Like, does this look like a place where people actually live? Oh yes, of course. Here's Samesh.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
Sure. Now, we heard about his wife, I believe, on the elevator.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
Happy to help.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Did they say why?
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
We'll put this right.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time.
The expensive bar.
I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
So we did hear about his wife in the lift. I don't remember where that was precisely, but we did hear about her. So let's talk to the man after having scanned some more keepers. We've already talked to that lady. We'll pick up some codex entries. Here in a bit, maybe we'll look at the codex. Maybe not. I do know quite a lot about the Mass Effect universe. Well, let's not talk to him. I think there is... Is there a little guy around here? No. I put my mouse sensitivity up, but it still seems to drag a little bit. My apologies if it does. Clerk Bosker.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
I'm here for Samesh.
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
She's toxic?
You think her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
This isn't right.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Well, this whole series well, not all this, the entire series, but quite a lot of the series is about how far you do go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I'm out there fighting to stop crap like this.
That's a bit of an
Alright,
overreaction.
You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
That's right. And I got 8 Paragon points. Hallelujah. Alright, and now we're gonna get this keeper. Easy to miss this keeper. But he's all mine now.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
I think that's the only keeper in here.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
You go outside of Earth and you're upset because there's humans. I mean, there's not enough humans. Why? That's like going to a foreign country and then eating McDonald's.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
Yes.
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye. I hope everything's alright. See... There's protections that are placed on dead bodies, which are important. This lift goes to CSEC. We don't want to go there just yet. I'm trying to find some... keepers. But there's no keepers on here. Is there a keeper this way? I don't think so for some reason. I don't think there's one on the bridge. The most uncomfortable looking benches ever. Ah, not my favorite Hanar. Here's...
before, you're not allowed in here.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Having trouble?
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
He's talking about the Protheans. Purchasing a permit.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
And what's the legality?
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Okay. So, first of all, I understand why the Hanar worship the Protheans, because the Protheans did give them the gift of speech, I believe. and also lifted them from their obscurity. However, it's still not a great idea to worship them as gods. However, I do believe in freedom of speech. However, I do think that if you're preaching, you should, like, you know, there should be a designated space for that. People shouldn't have to listen to you all the time when they're just trying to go to work. So, I'm not against the idea of a permit. And I also don't know if I think that he should be sitting there in a corner shouting at people. But, you know, in a polite society. But then again, my shepherd is a law-abiding guy. He is Superman. So, he's going to help.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation. This one would be most grateful for the assistance.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
What's the problem?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
What's the rules of the permit?
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Now, see, I don't mind that too much because you just don't want that in your shared spaces with everybody else. Like I said, you want to be able to go to work without having to hear about it all the time. So I'm not against it. Reason for the permit.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Arrest it? No. Let me talk to
If
it.
you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
Let's see what this does.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers? The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Ooh, I've already got enough Paragon points for this. Usually I have to go do some off-world stuff before this pops up.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
They wouldn't want this. They wouldn't, actually. The Protheans that I know would not want this.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
Excellent. Look at all those Paragon points.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
There we go. Got some Omni Gel. Woo! And like 170 credits, which is not much. I know there's another keeper over here.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Please do not disturb the keepers.
I tried to scan it.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
It's not letting me scan it.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Well, if I have one left, that's why. Alright, so let's go down to the wards. I will fast travel eventually. I just, at this beginning bit, I don't. Mostly because of the keepers. But this area is just so barren of any, like, softness or
In entertainment
anything,
news,
really.
Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Ah, Hamlet with Elcor. I would watch that. All 16 hours of it. Is there a keeper down here?
Posting at the academy.
It's good. Busy, though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in from the wards.
Yeah, it's the busiest station.
Did I scan this guy already? I did already. Duh. I know. I've been here.
Reports are circulating that Alliance Ambassador Udina has accused a Spectre of orchestrating the attack on Eden Prime. Udina reportedly based his accusation upon eyewitness accounts of the scene, but lacked the evidence to demand further investigation. When asked to comment, a council spokesperson would only state that the investigation of the attacks upon Eden Prime was currently ongoing.
Plus, it is so wonderful not to have to, Oh, I can give stuff to Emily Wong now.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
Would these help?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist's files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
I can offer more.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
$170 XP. Okay, someday we will level up and it'll be great. I don't think there's any other keepers in this direction, and I want to go for the rest of the wards before I go to CSEC. But I'm just going to pop over here real quick. Yeah, I've already got this guy. Oh! Garrus got caught in on those guys. Alright, so... that Solarian looks like he's up to no good. To Flux. Let's go up to Flux. One of the many bars in Mass Effect.
You should be careful who you say that around.
What? Everyone knows Fist isn't with the local criminals.
Maybe, but I won't go shouting it from the mountaintops.
Yeah, unless you want to end up on his hit list.
Yes, I heard he actually buried some corpses under the stage at Cora's Den.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yes, and it might explain the stench in that place.
Oh, I don't get to dance. Sometimes you do.
I'd bring her back in a second, but she doesn't want to come.
I know. I'll see if I can talk some sense into her next time I see her. Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
Oh, you have a problem?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry, I don't want to bore you with my problems.
Go on.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Well, killing is not good.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Have you spoken to CSEC?
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No, it's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
I'll speak with her.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
I forgot that Tally does that. Tally is full of energy. Oh, I wanted to say, okay? I think my squad is on the young side. My shepherd, my Austin shepherd, I think he's in his late 20s. I think Tally is in her early 20s. I think Garrison is in his mid to late 20s, maybe as much as 30. Rex, of course, is like 500. I think Caden looks like he's 30. And Ashley looks like she's about 23, 24. So they're kind of on the young side.
I'm waiting for someone else.
Okay. And here we have Quasar, which is basically gambling.
Someone rigged this machine to funnel credits their way. I'll run a trace.
Ooh, he's running a trace on some credits. Okay, so that's given us a quest. So signal tracking coming from the ward's access corridor, which we were just at. We need to talk to Jenna and Cora's Den, which is good because we're on our way. What harm could there be in talking with him if you meet him again? So let's see if we can meet Conrad again. We've got 18 out of all of the keepers. I know where one of them is. Asari consort. Need to speak to the guy at Cora's Den. And then there's 2 different interstellar ones we have to do. Anyway. And then our main mission. We have to go back to the Citadel Tower, but I'm not going to do that just yet. We're going to go to Cora's Den first. Because we have a couple things to do. And then whoa. Whoa. And then eventually we will be let loose upon the galaxy. The first time I played this game, it has been ages. I did scan that guy. I don't see sign of Conrad Werner. I'm a little worried about this because I can never get Conrad Werner's quests. I can never get his quest properly. And it's a little annoying, just a little bit. I think I bought his license, so I don't really need to talk to him again. Now, a big question is, did I scan this guy? I think I did. Let me just see. Let me just check. Pretty sure I did. I did. Okay. So I know there's one on the docks That's the one I usually miss. And I don't know if there's one in Cora's Den. We will check. Oh, Tally has something to say.
Dancers are highly respected among my people, but I get the feeling these women are not held in high esteem.
Dancers are highly respected in her people. I didn't know that, Tally. Very interesting. I don't think there's any keepers, but I'm just going to look. I did pick up everything here. That's good. Harkin is here for some reason.
Go away. let me drink it.
Commander. What do you want?
It looks like... What is going on in the background? Problems?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
This is pathetic. What could a woman do to put you in this state?
Because she rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
You're pathetic.
Some general. What kind of example are you to your troops?
The troops can kiss my leathery backside. All I wanted was to retire and be with her. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Straighten up.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
Ha, war. That's what this feels like, all right. How did I let it come to this? So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
It damn well couldn't hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
Glad to hear it.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
Absolutely.
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why would he think such a thing?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
How shall I do that?
What makes you think you'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Where to?
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
I know where he is.
His name is Zeltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
I don't think we ever get there. What am I hearing? I don't think it's this guy. I don't think it's these guys. Is it you?
I got business here, but not with you.
Alright. I don't want to stare at this woman's breasts. Jenna!
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
Fine.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I apologize.
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
I'm trying to
This
help.
isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I
I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
She puts on a brave face.
It does not matter what you say, what selection you pick there. That is exactly how the interaction goes. I don't like it. That's just the way it is.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
Huh?
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
That was odd. What was he trying to tell us?
I guess we'd better go find out.
Yeah, going in there and then saying, "You're working for CSEC" in the loudest possible voice is really dumb. Now, these are roads, which I didn't realize the first few times I played this game. You hear the cars coming, but you don't actually see them until you look at them quite closely. Very neat. Neat detail. So I'm going this way just to see if we can't pick up Conrad Werner again. Usually I never see him again. I don't know why that is. Maybe I spend too much time between missions and I don't check this area well enough every time I come back. So I'm gonna make a point of it this time. I want to finish his mission. I want to see him go all the way through. Okay, yes, I think that last remaining keeper is in CSEC. The other one's on the docks. So let's go down to CSEC. Have I already talked to this guy? Yes, I did. Leisurely running. I actually had a run today.
The Quarians endangered the entire galaxy when they let the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite, Tally.
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
You are assuming that. We will get into that later. Okay, so I think my other one is over here. Yes. There's one last one remaining.
One sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
That's right.
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Why not? Let's see what you've got.
Show me what you've got.
Excellent.
Show me what you've got.
What you're looking for.
Okay, I got a license. Look at these beautiful amps. And look how much they cost. Alright. I remember the first time I did this game, I could not get all the keepers for the life of me. I went through so many places. I went and looked for so many things. I could not find the keepers. And now I know exactly where every single one is. I have played too much of it, I think.
Okay, Jalid. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorban, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
And why do you think that?
Hey there. Oh, you're not C-Sec, are you? Did you want something?
I overheard you.
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
That's a serious claim.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
The Volus are so comical. They're venial and sleazy, and they're just great. How can I help?
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Wasn't that the Solarian who asked us to scan the Keepers?
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
That is a good point.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Thanks, little angry Volus. I thought you were Garrus for a second, but Garrus has that thing on his face. Do I want to talk to... No, I want to come up here and get some codex entries. So this is one of the bases of operations here. I don't know exactly what they're looking at. Just a big box room. I think the codex will probably tell us. And a locker room. Oh! Another keeper? Wait a minute. I didn't do the one on the docks. I didn't do the one on the docks. Maybe they put an extra one in here for us. For the Legendary Edition, I don't know.
Detective Chelik, come into my office. I want to discuss this in private. No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
Sorry?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were just getting information, Chelik.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Is it worth it?
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
As part of the job. Now, are you going to help me or not?
I don't have enough Paragon points for this. What do you need?
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
What makes the mods illegal?
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
I can talk to Jax.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
Alright.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
So, I just have to buy it and come around and come back.
Hello, Commander.
That's weird. I don't know why that popped up. I can do that. I'm a little worried I don't have enough Paragon points for some of this stuff. So what I'm gonna do... Go down to the wards.
Your choice in armor is awfully limited, Tally. Couldn't you wear something without a helmet?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
So your people are forever wandering, and now they couldn't settle if they wanted to. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we know all about Tally's people, I think. I don't want to see most people who watch this are going to have played this before, and I don't want to talk about, you know, the obvious too much. I'd rather talk about interesting things, how I feel about things, how I feel about Tally's people, you know, the things that pop up. Gosh, that lift went to a way different area than I thought. We'll go around here. Maybe we could catch Conrad Werner? Maybe? Maybe he shows up after you've gone to the Citadel.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Yeah.
Do you have the X-Mods?
Show them the merchandise.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Sure.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
I usually place them under arrest to get the Paragon points. Okay, Chorban.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
The truth.
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
Not yet?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
How so?
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
Yes, I can actually.
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
And Jalid?
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
I would like to pick this. You know what? I'm going to do it.
I should kill both of you idiots.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn.
I've already
You stand
got
to
all
make a
your
bit of a
data.
profit yourself, remember?
Sure.
If it'll help further the scientific cause, how can I refuse?
Very good. maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
Okay.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
Didn't get any points for that. I thought for sure I'd get some renegade points. Like I was saying, I just went for a run today. For like, oh, just over half an hour, 35 minutes or something. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. I can't go for more than 6 seconds. I've been thinking about this, and I think it might be because the armor, maybe the armor is super ultra heavy or something, and it just fatigues you. But that's just making excuses, to be honest. I don't know that it does. Alright. Whoop. You know what? I should holster my weapon. I'm gonna go down to C-Sec again. One of these days I'm gonna use fast travel. But I do like listening to the conversations in the lift. So...
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
See, we did that. That was pretty cool. The news in Mass Effect is wonderful. It tells you things that you've done, things that you've seen, gives you information about people whose bodies you're going to be recovering. It's all very good. You just have to pay attention and listen. Oh, and I think... See, look at this guy's armor. And look at Garrus's armor. I think he's dressed in his C-Sec uniform. I need to get him better armor.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I'm afraid I have.
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
It's okay.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorban can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Right.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Keeping tabs?
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work. As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Kor's den immediately. Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Excellent. Level up. Right. Squad. What do I want? I have 4 points. Can't get any more charm. That's unfortunate. I've got a healthy amount of Paragon so far. Once I get 100% Paragon, I'm going to choose some renegade choices. I love them. Okay, so let's get some advanced warp and some adrenaline bursts. For Garrus, get him some more sniper. Tactical armor. Assault training. He doesn't need melee, so I'm not going to give it to him. But he does need tactical armor, so we're gonna put some more stuff into Turian Agent. And Tally? Let's give her... Give her all the tech. Decryption. I do want to go to hacking. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to give her any more of this. Damping is good. Overload is good. I might give her... No, next time I'm going to go into hacking because I absolutely love hacking and the quarry and machinist stuff. So that's what we're going to do. There's no more pistols. That armor's crap. He can't wear medium armor yet. And I don't have armor for Tally. But for an assault rifle, that's fine. For... Where's his sniper? The hammer. That does more damage, doesn't it? Let's give him... See, accuracy doesn't really matter, so I'm going to give him a heat sink for Tally. She's going to use a pistol 99% of the time. We'll do that. Okay. Right. So, where... Oh, for God's sake. I wish all games used the same system so I wouldn't go back and forth so much. Right, so let's go to the
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Well, that's nice. The Asari are being nice to... Oh, for God's sake. The Asari are being nice to the Krogan. That's lovely, isn't it? I doubt the Krogan care much. They're not big on honor? Not really. They've got their own weird... Oh, I don't want to go to the boards. I want to go to the Citadel. They have their own sort of honor, but it's more about who's the biggest, baddest, able to smash you into the ground type of honor. It's not... Where am I? Where is this place? Did I just pass the... I did. Okay. I just look at my quest log real quick. Journal. I need to speak to Zeltan. I need to go to the ward's access corridor. And I go to Asari Consort. Fine. Let's go up the Citadel first. Up the Citadel Tower and talk to the Council first, and then we'll do the other.
Can ignore us this time. Saren's days as a Spectre are done.
If the evidence is worth trying to kill me for, I hope it is sufficient to motivate the Council.
I didn't hear you, Tally. You gotta speak up, girl. Six seconds. That's it. That's ridiculous. Oh, we might be able to talk to Admiral Kahuko. Kahoku? Kotaku? Copernicus. Kahoku.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of... Commander?
Yeah. So, in one of my playthroughs, I looked...
Come on.
Oh, God damn it.
Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who is Matriarch Benezia?
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth do revere them.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
We will.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
Oh no, the Reapers are real.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
I've seen them.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
So, you're gonna just sit on your butts?
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull...
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
I mean, it is a solution. They could do a lot of other things, but they're not going to. They're gonna just use the cheapest, most expedient way.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Send your fleet after Saren, track him down, murder the guy. Then we'll do the Reapers. Oh, the Council.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
I'm a Quarian ally, apparently. I think I'm gonna have to turn those things off.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
Thanks.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Tell me where to go.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I've become a Spectre.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
The Spectres... I don't know how I feel about the Spectres. They're just an agent, and they're like an undirected agent of the Council, and they can go anywhere and do anything. And I don't think that that would really work. I think that if you have such a huge government like this, you would hire somebody to go do it, mercenaries or whomever it is. You wouldn't just appoint an agent to go do things. Not like this, I don't think. You might have an agency that would do things that you need special tactics for. There's a Solarian one that is quite similar to what I'm thinking about, but a single rogue agent who can do whatever he wants, that just seems a little dangerous.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Okay. Kahoku has got to speak to me at some point.
No, I just want... Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Okay, you got a problem?
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
We'll look into it.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm going to stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though. I'll upload the info on where my team was last seen to your ship. Maybe you can get some answers.
Poor guy. Are they wondering? I wonder if they're still talking over here. I'm gonna check. No. Right. So we have to go to the embassy, the wards access, and the consort. So let's go to the embassy first. Well, actually, yeah, let's go to the ward's access first. Oh, thanks.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
This is the thing that Admiral Kahoku was talking about. Right, so here's the thing. Okay, Garrus. Tell me.
Looks like they bounced their signal off a relay. I'll trace the new signal.
Right. What does our journal say? Financial districts. Okay. But okay, I'm sorry. This is what's gonna happen. I have to look for Conrad Werner because I want to finish his stupid quest.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
So I think these are the biotics that we saw, actually it's already in my journal, I believe. Is it? Hold on. It just said something new. Okay, so this is a new one. But there's another biotic commune as well. You pick up a lot of things this way, just walking around, talking to people. It's like that way throughout Mass Effect. Okay, is Conrad Werner here? Oh, where are you, Conrad? I just want to talk to you so bad. Okay, rapid transit. Presidium. Financial district.
Another relay. Whoever it is, they're somewhere on the Presidium.
Okay, I know where it is, so we're just gonna go there. Actually, let's see if he has anything more to say.
Greetings, Earth Clan. I believe congratulations are in order, Commander Shepard. You are the first human to join the Spectres, yes?
Thanks.
It's a great honor.
One you are no doubt ready for. A word of warning, though. There are many eyes watching you now, Commander. Some of them want to see you fail. I, however, wish you only success. Perform well and you bring the Earth Clan one step closer to joining the Council. And if they let your people in, maybe there is hope for my own species one day, yes?
Yeah, you know what? I think that Volas should join the Council. I don't see why they're not on the Council. I don't see why any of the races that are part of this can't have a Council member. If the Council has to be quite big, that's fine.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
There's no reason why the Council has to only be 3 people. Helena Blake.
Got a moment? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How do you know me?
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
Tell me about it.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
This is an obvious setup.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
Okay.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures, but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
I'll do it.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
So I get a couple renegade points for that, but it's worth it. I think I've already got his license. Right, so one of the things I want to do... Options... Key bindings... Quick save, F5. I thought so.
This is it. I'll see if I can find out where those stolen credits are going.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
Well, you sound like you know what you're talking about.
You're not just a program or a VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
We don't have to fight.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
How can you say that to this thing? You know it will turn on us.
Tally.
I'm not naive human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
That is pretty horrible. Why does he want to kill himself?
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Well, who is the person who made him?
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
Why did you steal things?
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth, to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
We don't have to fight.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
How can you say that to this thing? You know it will turn on us.
I am not naive, human.
Okay.
All organics must destroy or control synthetic life
We've gone
forms.
through here.
I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Let's see how we do it. Okay. And I got some coin from that, that's good. Okay, level up. Right, what did I just say I was going to do? Charm is obvious. Was it throw? Oh, there's Spectre training as well. Increases the damage and duration of all your powers and attacks. Let's put stuff into throw instead. Garrus. Sniper rifles and Morturian agent. Tally. Like I said, I want to put this into hacking. Let's put it all into hacking. Okay, that's good for now. It might be worth going around the entire Citadel before I leave it, so I pick up any other quests that I see, but I have been to the Citadel Tower. And I have been around to the financial district. I'm going to go to the gosh.
I went very often, but still the Arcos.
Yeah, ever since Fist took over, I don't go anymore.
It seems like all the best lounges are being replaced by places like Cora's Den.
The Embassy Lounge isn't bad, but they don't have any decent entertainment.
It's run by bureaucrats. They probably spend months just voting on what kind of entertainment to get.
You're probably right.
Am I right? Is it up here? No, it's through this door, isn't it? Don't need to talk to her.
That's right. It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember it.
What drew you back to the Citadel and to the consort?
I don't know exactly. It may sound strange, but I simply felt called.
That's not strange. Many of us have felt the same calling. Though you are the first of your kind, Scott.
Okay.
I hadn't seen any other humans working here, but
Alright, Shaira.
It's only a matter of time now that you're speaking.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him.
Okay. Glad to help, I guess.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
Okay, what is it?
What are you offering me?
I offer a gift of words. an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone, but it gives you strength. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
That's it?
Thanks, I guess.
Close your eyes and relax, Commander.
Oh, no, come on. Oh, I don't want to do this. Can we skip it? No, we can't skip it. She's supposed to give me a trinket or something. And she never gives me a trinket. I hope she gives me a trinket. If she doesn't, I'm gonna have to reload.
And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Right.
Remember my words, Commander Shepard.
Oh, I want the
They will
trinket.
give you strength.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to pause. And I'll be right. I'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna try this again.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking.
Glad to help.
It was my
You are
honor.
too kind, Commander. But I would not expect you. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
Of course.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are.
Oh,
and
I
who
can't
you will
skip through
become.
this part.
It is that remember these.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Ah! Okay,
Remember my words,
one
Commander
second.
Shepard. They will give you strength.
Okay, so I've figured out how to do this without screwing up and getting that trinket, because I do want the trinket. We have to talk to the Elcor diplomat first before we go back to Shaira. Otherwise, she won't give us the trinket. So, that's fine. We will do that. No big deal. We had to do this anyway, so might as well do it. And then get the trinket. It's not important. It's not important, but I always feel like I've missed something if I don't get it.
Allow me to be your guide.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving, I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, this should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
You'll be fine.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so.
Why is he looking at him through his
Thankful.
corner of his eyes?
That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Ah, just gotta love the Volus. In Mass Effect 3, you could run as much as you like. He must have taken some calisthenics. Maybe he's wearing lighter armor or something. Less restrictive. I'm just gonna go to the pub. Because this lady should talk to me at some point.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Right. I think you have to do her quest first. Alright, so across the way to
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your
the
guide.
consort again. Wait, is it up at the top? It's... Yes, it is. It's this way. My companions are very quiet. I think the biggest gripe that most people have about the Mass Effect games is that your companions don't have enough dialogue. It's hard to get enough dialogue, I think, because you have to animate their faces, but there's no reason why you can't just have them just open their mouths a little bit like they do. You don't have to animate their entire faces all the way. Okay, let's try this again. I don't want to end up in the purple bubble again. So, I'm just going to save.
Commander, I recently received... Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to... I also have one more thing to give you, if you're interested.
Of course.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who
Come
you will
on,
become.
let's skip it.
It is that... This may be who... Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
That's it?
Thanks, I guess.
Close your eyes and relax, Commander.
No, not the bubble! How many times are we gonna go through this? Now, Asari don't... Apparently, I don't know, they have some sort of mind-melding sex thing. But it's not apparent here. So I don't know whether they can just do regular stuff without the mind-melding.
Here, Commander.
Aha!
In light of your efforts
Here's
with
the trinket.
Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
Why, thank you.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard.
The way she looks
They
is
will
just
give you
so
strength.
funny. Tally's right there. Tally and Garrus have watched that whole sordid thing going on 3 times now. Oh, let me check my journal. Okay, so this is in the Gemini Sigma cluster in the disk system. This is the freighter in the Hades Gamma cluster. More Hades Gamma stuff. Artemis Tau. Century system. And Hydra system. So you know what? I'm gonna go to the wards one last time and see if I can't see Conrad Werner. If he's not there, Whoop. If he's not there... where's the fast travel? I will go on and go out in the galaxy and do stuff. Where is the fast travel? Oh, I think there's one up there. This is pathetic. Man, I can jog more than that. And I'm not even very fit. Oh, wait. What are they talking about over here? Nothing. There is a couple talking around here. You know what? I'm just gonna... There is a couple talking around here that I did want to listen to. But I'm not sure exactly where they are. That's not them. And that's an Asari over there. I'm just gonna have to keep my eye out. So let's go through the wards again. The wards access corridor and everything. And we get to listen to lift banter.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
By the way, the last time I leveled up, I should have given... Yes, let's give him some... Ugh, that is an eyesore. Anyway, is there... Oh, I have one remaining skill point. I will put that into... Throw. Should have been in throw anyway. Okay. That is fairly hideous, Garrus. I'm sorry. I feel really bad. Poor Garrus looks like a dandelion.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Alright, is anybody here that wants to speak to me? I don't think so. I'm not interested in going in CSEC right now. No. Okay, so I need to go back out. Why does this keep telling me to talk to him?
Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, EarthClan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharos? Noveria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
The corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy. I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private suppliers.
I'd like to know more about Pharos.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent. I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time. Ah, well, I'm sure he's fine.
I should be going.
As you say, Earth
Why is
Clan.
this guy here?
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
Okay, I think that did something with the codex. Maybe? No. No? I think we want to go CSEC. And the docks are through here.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Hades Gamma Cluster. Well, we're gonna have to go there. There is a keeper up here. Whoop. What are you saying, Tally?
The Normandy is amazing, Shepard. It's an honor to be among her crew.
Thanks, Tally. We haven't really got there yet, but sure. I didn't scan this guy. See? Not scanning.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I will.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
Why?
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
There is more to this.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
You should have told me about it.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
You can count on me, sir.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
What about the Reapers?
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one,
I
Shepard.
know, sweetheart.
I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
You can count on me.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
I'll start with Pharos. No way am I going to Noveria yet.
The colonists on Pharos might still be alive.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'm not gonna be careful, but I'm gonna say it.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember,
Kitty.
you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
My cat keeps talking to me about the bird outside, which is why she's merping. Are you Merpin? You? Yeah. Okay, let's talk to Captain Anderson.
Yes, Commander?
Are you okay? This is not cool.
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
I don't like it. But it is a video game.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
What happened?
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
Yep, something went wrong.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Was anyone hurt?
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500.
Wow.
Mostly civilians.
Wow.
Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectre.
You got blamed for that.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
It's not your fault.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
That isn't fair.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
It wasn't your fault.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad.
Come on.
He was looking. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad
That's
to
not
keep
fair.
humans out.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Count? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start.
Okay, we gotta pick this
I should
or
have
it
been
just
more
goes in a
careful.
loop.
Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Tell me about Pharos.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
How about the Artemis Tau cluster?
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
How about Novaria?
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
Alright, let's go.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
So, Tally?
Quarians aren't too popular with Citadel security. They think we're all beggars and thieves.
Going to look at my ship? And it inspects the thrusters? I guess I am. What a beautiful setting. I love the little magnetic discs that they hold the spaceship with. I think those are really cool. I'm really upset that I couldn't scan that keeper. That's usually my last keeper to scan.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
I'm ready.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
I need to be honest with them.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
That wasn't our orders. Captain Anderson literally just said, don't look for Saren. Humanity must do its part.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Saren will be ready for us.
Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Everyone is counting on us.
Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
It's interesting that he said humanity there, and most of the people that they showed were not humans. I won't let him down.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
+4 Paragon. What does that look like? Get in there. Get in there. Gotta come all the way up here before I can do renegade choices. That's fine. Gotta be maxed out on Paragon. Okay, so it's already an hour and 47 minutes. And that's kind of silly. So I'm gonna stop recording here. And I shall... What time is it? I will do a shorter recording next time. But thank you for joining me. Mass Effect is wonderful, and I hope you enjoyed watching me play. Not that I did much, but for the next one, we're going to go to the Artemis Tau cluster, I think, and then maybe we'll go and get Liara, and then we'll do Pharos. And we'll probably go to the Citadel and try to track down Conrad Werner. I know this is ridiculous, but I really want his quest, so that's what the plan is. So thank you for joining me. And we'll talk soon.